you're watching on the highlights review show, we are live, just seeing out the game here. 4 minutes to go. Fernandez whips the ball in. Oh, fucking hell. 𝗥𝗘𝗩𝗂𝗧𝗜𝗢 has literally that much away from putting it in the get. That much away from putting it in the back of the net. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck that shit. Come on, ref. 𝗪𝗂𝗁 recycles on the halfway line. Wan-Bissaka punts the ball forward for West Ham to chase. Martinez, 3 minutes to go. Oh, it's great interception from Scarles. Oh, there's Wilson. He's played it. He's offside. But Wilson is through. I think he's offside. There's no flag. It's a save. It was offside. It was blatantly offside. Fucking hell, man. Fernandez touches that ball, goes out for a Manchester United throw-in. Martinez for Manchester United. Man United have committed bodies. Oh, 𝗥𝗘𝗩𝗂𝗧𝗏 wins it back, but it's fallen into the path of the Manchester United player. Ball's out on the right-hand side. Mbeumo crosses it in. Oh, fucking hell. They've scored. They fucking scored. I'm absolutely devastated. I'm fucking devastated. I'm absolutely devastated. There's nothing, I don't think there's anything you can do with that. I'm devastated, man. I'm devastated. I'm absolutely devastated. Traore. Wan-Bissaka clears for West Ham. There you go. Full time. I'm devastated. I'm devastated. I am devastated. I am a Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the West Ham Network. You've just witnessed West Ham just concede a last-minute goal. Honestly, I'm so fucking devastated, man. I am. I really am fucking devastated because I think that West Ham deserved more than that, to be honest. And I tell you what, now I'm walking away proud. I'll tell you why I'm walking away proud, because if West Ham play like that all the time, then we're going to be fine. And I don't know where that West Ham. I don't know where this West Ham has been. The West Ham of the last 5 weeks. Where has this team been? That's the question I want to ask. Because if you'd have played that team against Nottingham Forest in the season, Wolves, honestly, we'd been well safe by now. We'd have been well safe by now. And I don't know why we've taken so long to get ourselves into gear. But do you know what? The only thing I can fault about that game is just the element of sitting back. But I can walk away with my head held high, because even though the game wasn't the best of games, we held our own against a team that is on absolute fire. And the problem there then is that we allowed them. We sat back. No one can deny the fact that we sat back in the end and we invited the pressure. And I don't know, like, are we trying to see out? Are we trying to see out games with the lead, but we're not capable of doing that, you know? But this is the West Ham that we've been crying out for such a long time. Players, warriors, people that want to step up and represent this club, people that want to really give West Ham and the fans something to be proud of. And that's what all those players did. I genuinely don't think there was anyone that I couldn't have rated there, to be honest with you. I was massively impressed with nearly everyone, and I think you've got to give such good credit to that West Ham team. I'm of course I'm gutted. Of course I'm devastated at just being so far ahead in that game with a minute to go and then concede. That's the devastating part, to be in that position and to just it is. Of course, it's devastating. And sometimes it feels like it does feel like a loss. But I am proud. And I'll read some of the comments in a second. But one of the big ones here is such a disappointment to concede now. That's 20 odd points dropped from going in front. And I think that's why it hits hard and it hits deep, because we, from me, gave a very strong performance that we can walk away from and be proud of. To be honest with you, I'm proud. I've walked away proud, and that's what we need to do week in and week out. It's as simple as that. Performances like that is what keeps West Ham up, and we need to take advantage of that. It's a shame we haven't bridged that gap a little bit closer than what it could have been. But if we can follow that up with a performance in the next game against Bournemouth, then I can accept it. If we can follow that up with another performance, then I can accept it. And that is where I'm at. That is exactly where I'm at. But I don't think they deserve the goal either, to be honest with you, Johnny. I'll come into the comments, like I said, in a second. I really don't think Manchester United deserved that goal. I thought West Ham, on the whole, probably deserved the win. I think we nullified any of their threats coming forward. And I was impressed with that. But the only thing I will say that pissed me off more than anything was Fergie time. Where the fuck on God's earth did they decide 7 minutes. Please, someone tell me where they got 7 minutes from, because that wasn't 7 minutes of injury time. There was no way that was 7 minutes of injury time. And Fergie time has just came in and shot us right in the backside. But again, performance. I thought Jarrod Bowen was unbelievable today. He was everywhere. He was anywhere. And yeah. And Kieran, I can understand that. I am the same as well. They didn't deserve nothing. And that's just, I think, it's West Ham now that have caused that goal in the end, because we sat back. We did. There's no ifs or buts about it. We did. I agreed with the substitutions, but I think there was a couple of decisions just at the end there, just seeing these things out. That's the difference between staying in this league and not. And that's probably why you feel aggrieved as much as I do, and probably most West Ham fans do, because we definitely deserved more on the day than what we got. Manchester United didn't deserve that. And their team does look like they are short of confidence, 100%. And yeah, of course, I'm fucking annoyed. But yeah, I think Fergie times piss me off. That's going to piss you off, piss me off. I really don't know where they got that time from. I don't know, and I can't help. I'm going to keep talking about it, but I'm allowed to keep talking about it because you can't help but feel that Manchester United get the fair whip of the situation. They do. They clearly do. And it drives me utterly insane. It does, but I'm gutted because we didn't deserve that. And again, just going back to, we're going to go live to London Stadium in a second when Russ comes in. But it's going back to the situation where all we ask for as West Ham fans is a team to turn up, to be proud of that performance, right? And I don't think you can take away that performance from any of the team. To be honest with you, I really can't, because I've walked away again going, right, okay, where's this West Ham been, and why couldn't we have turned up weeks and weeks and weeks ago, months ago? Because we wouldn't be in this situation, nowhere near this situation. I thought, Magasa's not been involved for a while, and he came on, and I thought he actually played really well. I thought he did well to close down in the midfield. I thought we had a chance to actually really put the game to bed when Wilson broke through. And I think I seen 𝗪𝗏 and what's his name, Magasa, and Wilson took the shot, won West Ham a corner. But when you're that late in a game, you need to be able to see a game out. It does feel like a loss. It does, but all I can say is, when you think back, when you really sit down and think back at this game, you will turn around to yourself and be proud of that performance. All we ever talk about on these streams, all we ever consistently talk about all the time is, will West Ham give themselves a fair crack at a whip? This wasn't a West Ham that bent over backwards and allowed a very confident Champions League borderline qualifying team to come at us and to totally run rings around us. We didn't do that. We didn't bend over, and we didn't allow them to get in and achieve any of the goals that they wanted to do. Today could have been a bad day for West Ham. I'm not going to lie to you. Hermansen still fills me with fear, but he done well. Thought he made a couple of good saves. Wasn't challenged too much, but it's what Nuno wants, and what Nuno wants, Nuno will get, and that is it. That is it at the end of the day. And but we've got players there. It's funny. Let's look at Disasi for a second as well. I thought he was brilliant. I really did. I actually thought, it's funny because I think Disasi has came in and probably kicked the backside of 𝗪𝗏𝘀𝗀𝗏, because I thought 𝗪𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗏 actually had a good game as well. Yeah, it does feel like a loss. It really, really does. I thought Potts went about his business doing really well, calmed things down through the middle, forced the threat out wide, and then had to leave the defenders do their job. And we were, a minute was it a minute away from, let me see when they scored that goal. Yeah, 96th minute, 1 minute away. It's never for the life of me was that ever 7 minutes. Brad says, hi, I'm a United fan and you were incredible today. We were, Brad. We were. I thought we'd done really well. No worries, Damien. Such a disappointment to concede. Now that's 20 points dropped from going in front. Absolutely. 2 up, 2 down. Says absolutely gutted, but quality performance. No haircut. Yeah, from that Man United fan. They didn't even deserve that goal. No, they did not. 100%. Great effort, underserved. Where were those extra minutes? I can't, for the life of me, understand where those minutes were. I don't know. I don't want to keep going on this world of going, football's corrupt, but no wonder people complain about the top 4, top 6, whatever you want to call it, bias, because it is ridiculously relentless all the time. Jared Bowen tonight, 1 assist, 1 big chance created, 1 key pass. He made 80% pass accuracy. He had 100% passes in possession. Passes, successful passes in his own half. And he was accurate with 100% of his long balls in this game. In terms of his dribbles, he had 50 touches in the game. He was only successful with a quarter of his dribbles attempted. He lost possession 19 times, had 18 carries, and his progressive carries stats are relentless. I'm interested to see what his defensive stats were, though. Defensive contributions, 2, 1 interception, 1 clearance, 7 recoveries. He won half of his aerial duels and a quarter of his ground duels as well. So, yeah, really impressed with the all-round team performance. And like I said, we did not, under any circumstances, deserve that in any way whatsoever. DJ Russie B is in the house. DJ Russie B.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, mate. How are you feeling? I
was just on a more than just a podcast. I literally walked out and Sean and Nigel were there, so I had to stop and say hello to them quickly.
Oh, that's fine. No worries, mate. No worries. Gutted, mate. Gutted.
I mean, we were all saying it up there, you know. We'd have all taken a point today.
Yeah.
We'd have all taken a point. But, again, it's the manner of losing 2 points, particularly with Spurs losing as well. But, yeah, I think it's just...
I think what's really disappointing, Russ, here is, more than anything, is I'm not disappointed in West Ham's performance tonight. And no West Ham fans disappointed in West Ham's performance tonight, because all we ever ask for, and every time we sign a player, all we ever ask for is effort. And I feel like everyone gave it effort. We can talk about players individually in a second. But the thing that pisses me off more than anything, Russ, is 7 minutes Fergie time. Where the fuck did they get 7 minutes from?
Well, it's always 30 seconds of sub, isn't it? It's always 30 seconds of sub. And then there was the VAR call on the offside, so it was probably about right. I mean, we had 5 subs. We had all 5, didn't we? Man United must have had a full 5 already, so that would have been 5 minutes already by letter of the law, plus a couple of minutes for the ad. Yeah, it's probably about right.
How many seconds for a sub?
The rule is 30 seconds a sub. That's sort of the average. So, particularly some of our subs walked off pretty slowly as well. So, you know, for every Man United player running off, we had Potsy walking off really slow. So I would say, yeah, it's roughly 30 seconds a sub. So if both sides do all 5 subs, then that really is 5 minutes already.
That's fine. You're saying that, Russ, but there's no consistency in the Premier League, and I'm not just picking up points here, right?
Yeah, but it's always going to be.
It's clearly Fergie time. Like
I called 6. I thought it'd be 6 minutes. So yeah. I was a minute out.
Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous, and it's so frustrating to think we got there so close to the end. And it's just I can see the point of some of the fans in the West Ham Network group chat, because they're talking about saying you sit back, you invite the pressure, there's only so much you can do. And I think that's the only downside of the game, is we can't seem to see out these results. We can't seem to see them out. Right, I'm going to let you and Alex do what you need to do.
Yeah. Let me give Alex my stupidly sized microphone. Would have taken a point to begin, wouldn't we? We'd taken a point.
I would have taken a point before the game, but I can't help but being absolutely gutted.
Yeah, well, I think it's the manner, isn't it? Again, it's like one of those 2 points dropped, really, rather than, to be honest, if we'd got a point today, that would have been a point gained at the beginning of the day. So I think a lot of people were, considering how well Man United have been playing, you know.
7 minutes.
Yeah, but that's I was working it out of hand. It's 30 seconds a sub, and we had 10 subs, so that's 5 minutes already plus the VAR check.
The VAR check was easy.
Yeah, but I thought it was going to be 6 minutes, to be honest. I thought
5-6 would have been fair, like 7.
Yeah, well,
When you have played, I don't know. It's just so frustrating. Another ball into the box that has conceded, but I'm proud of them. I am proud of every single player on that pitch.
Yeah.
I thought they gave everything away.
Yeah.
And that's what, and at the end of the day, that's what you ask for.
That's all we want. And now we go into, obviously we got the you know, I mean, we're 2 points now, 2 points behind them now.
Yeah. Well,
Forest.
Yeah, 2 points behind Forest. 5 behind Tottenham.
Yes, I mean, if Tottenham losing today, you know, and if we'd have held on, that would have been absolutely brilliant.
He doesn't get an haircut.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't get an haircut.
Don't. Yeah, it's not 5 unbeaten. It's 5 wins.
It's 5 wins. So
He starts again.
He has to do 494 days of
Well,
not came by until.
yeah, exactly. Well, although he's raking in with, he's just trying to deal with '値'R.
Yeah, I'm sure he's absolutely gutted.
Yeah, because otherwise he'd have nothing to do. What would happen? Like next day, you get the haircut.
Yeah.
But apparently, I've heard their TV shows have been queuing up trying to buy the haircut.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, I knew that for a fact today. I was talking to some of them. But anyway,
it's going to go on. But
it's a point. It's a point which I think a lot of people thought we wouldn't get today.
I said before the game, I'll take a point.
Yeah, I think we would have taken a point.
I think we all would have taken a point. At the end of the day, 1 point is better than none.
Indeed.
It's not as good as 3, but this was a game that no one expected us to get anything from.
No one put us in the bingo list. Yeah.
The only people that were kind of like giving us a little bit was actually West Ham fans. Like, yeah. West Ham fans were the only ones.
Yeah.
I was called deluded for just suggesting that we could get something out of this.
I thought it was going to be. Someone asked me today. I said Desmond. I'm going to be a Desmond today, but you know, 1-1. I'll take 1-1. I take it's a Spanish twin, 𝗪𝗏.
Okay.
𝗪𝗏. So I'll take 𝗪𝗏.
Oh, God, mate.
But yeah, so I'm looking. So anyway, we sort of the first 11 can have a little bit of a rest maybe because
we've got FA Cup, so you know you can.
We'd still put a decent side out. We put Areola in goal. You'd have Carl Walker-Peters. You'd have
we could start Kilman at the back.
Kilman, yeah. You maybe Ezra Mayes would get some minutes.
Yeah, maybe.
Centre half.
Maybe Carl Walker-Peters, Scholes. You know, Magassa.
Yeah, Potsy.
You know, we haven't got any Traore, yeah. 𝗪𝗲𝗓.
𝗪𝗲𝗓.
Why did West Ham post his shirt up?
Well, I think,
and then he wasn't even in the squad.
Well, he was there because I saw him come off the bench, off the coach, and I think he was
a replacement for Traore.
Yeah,
maybe?
yeah, I think so.
And then Traore passed the late fitness test
because he looked like he was somebody who just passed the late fitness test. To be honest, came on, absolutely. We could have won that game as well, even when we conceded. But look, it's done.
Yes,
we move on. We've got Burton next week on Saturday, which would be nice, and then Bournemouth.
Yeah, then Bournemouth.
Bournemouth here, which I think, and the crowd are mental today.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
That is the response that we needed from the crowd today. You know?
But it's because they saw stuff on the pitch, innit? It's like that.
You saw fight.
You saw some fight. You saw adversity. They're playing against a really good side, and they really didn't put their heads down.
And we needed that from the crowds as well today.
Totally.
We needed it, and I think we need that now. Just at every single home game.
Yeah.
Every single.
Because we've still got to have Arsenal and Man City here, don't we? We still got Arsenal and Man City here, and I think by the time we end up getting to the last game,
and that Man United team beat both Man City and Arsenal.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And that first half against Chelsea shows we can play against the big boys if we wanted to.
And to be honest with you, did you actually, even though you were really, really nervous, did you actually feel like Man United posed a huge amount of threat?
No, towards the end, yeah, I did. Again, because they had to bring on about £250 million worth of strikers.
Yeah,
they played 4 up front at the end.
No, but how many actual shots on target? How many saves did 𝗪𝗏 actually have to make?
No, and to be honest, Xerxes should have scored like 5 minutes before with the header.
Yes.
I thought they'd gone in. But he hadn't. But look, fuck it. It's a point.
That Casemiro one. How
yeah.
close was that?
Well, as soon as he scored it, he went like that. He thought he was off, and he was off. He was pretty clear.
I saw it in the WhatsApp chat. He's off. I was like, yeah, that's it. But even then, you're not.
But that was funny when he'd scored it and they cut to him and his hand was like, and that the player always gives you the best signal.
Yeah.
And he was like, I think that's off. So everyone was like, okay, fair enough. But they were still hanging around just in case. Well, it's probably going to go back to 5 points tomorrow.
Yeah, probably.
Because Forest are at home to. But that point, and Spurs losing has dragged them back into this fight now.
Them under pressure.
Exactly. It's put Wolves under. It's put Forest under pressure to get a result.
Exactly. And that's what we needed to do. We just needed.
Because if God forbid, Wolves pull out the bag tomorrow, then we could go clear if we beat, because obviously if we beat Bournemouth and whatnot. But yeah. Anyway, I love it. I love it. It's all good in the hood.
Just a vlog.
The vlog. Oh, Alex's vlog.
I'm vlogging.
It's hard, isn't it?
It's hard to vlog.
You got to remember to vlog.
Yeah, no, right. I get no content during the game.
Nah.
Because I forget.
Yeah.
And that was one of the reasons I stopped vlogging in the first place, because I don't enjoy actually getting content during the game.
You want to enjoy the game, yeah.
I want to focus on the game.
Yeah.
So it's more before the game, after the game. I'll get the camera out at the end of the celebration,
After they celebrate, yeah.
Yeah, no, they're walking away from the celebration. That's the bit I record.
Yeah.
Because I'm too busy celebrating.
Yeah.
Priorities, man.
Priorities.
Yeah.
Priorities. Well, let's see what happens. As I said, I'm looking forward to Burton Albion game. It's a good opportunity to give some of the kids
a bit more of a confidence booster as well.
Don't forget the effect that had. Don't forget the effect that QPR match had on us.
Yeah.
That was the catalyst that turned this round again.
It was.
And I think, keeping that momentum going, getting a win, getting a few goals, maybe Lamajud playing, maybe Traore playing, maybe,
some of the other, keeping it Alfred.
Maybe. I mean, they play. I mean, they've got Wednesday, Friday. So Friday we play Leicester.
So it'd be interesting to see.
Who's in that? Yeah. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow is basically an 18. It's a shit one. It's like all the 18s, and they're not going to qualify anyway out of the group. So they'll be putting out all the 18s tomorrow.
Yeah.
But the Friday, Leicester City, that got moved from the Monday because we played Tamworth.
Is that Premier League 2 or is that
Premier League 2? Yeah. Then we played because it was meant to be on the Monday, but because we're playing Tamworth in the National League semis on the Tuesday, they moved it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Myself and Alex are going to go into the abyss that is just past Sadler's Wells, where all the signal goes.
Yes.
But
indeed.
We won. We drew. Sorry, we did. So I thought we should have won.
No. Well, we got a point.
That's
good.
Yeah, it is. Point is good. That point could mean a lot.
Still
feels like a loss. Feels like a gutting loss, but hey ho.
You've got perspective.
Yes.
You need perspective for things.
It was a point again. Everyone would have bitten their hand off.
If it ended 0-0, you would have been more than happy.
You'd have bitten your hand off for a point today, and we got one, and that's all we need. There's certain games we have to target, which we have to win. Next week, week after, next week. Yeah.
Bournemouth is a game we need to win.
Bournemouth, we've got to win. Must win game.
Because then after that, we've got Liverpool at Anfield, which is a really...
Which we won't win. But you could get a point. You never know. They've given us. They've given us hope. That's the trouble now. The boys are giving us hope. That's the worst possible thing.
They're giving us hope.
Belief. But fuck it. It's all good, man. Right.